Animals have certain features that help them to grow and survive in their environment. Living things that are able to adapt themselves according to their surroundings survive, and those that cannot adapt die or struggle to survive. An adaptation is the process of change by which an organism becomes better suited to its environment. Adaptations in animals are due to places where they live, foods they eat, their body coverings, organs of breathing, ways of movement, protection, reproduction, etc.
Dinosaurs ruled the earth for 200 million years. Because they were not able to adapt to the drastic changes in their surrounding, they gradually became extinct. Animals found in different environmental conditions show different behaviors. For example, some animals walk and climb, and birds fly, as shown here. Animals can be grouped into the following types according to their habitat and their special features. They have developed over time to thrive in a particular environment. They are terrestrial animals, nocturnal animals, aquatic animals, arboreal animals, aerial animals, and amphibians.
Animals which live on land are called terrestrial animals. Some animals live on the earth's surface, like lions, tigers, elephants, goats, etc. Some live in burrows, like rabbits and mongoose. Moles and rats live in underground tunnels, and snakes live in holes made by other creatures.
Most of the animals, like elephants, have 4 legs to walk and lungs to breathe. Chameleon has special organs to sense changes in its surroundings, as shown here. Snakes do not have legs. They have plates or scales that help them to crawl. They do not have external ears. They can feel movement or sound through vibrations in the ground. Animals like polar bears, which live in cold conditions, have fur or long hair on their body to keep them warm. Bears have subcutaneous fat which insulate them against cold, hollow hair to trap heat, and non-slip soles to grip the ice firmly. The camel is called the ship of the desert due to its special body structure and features. They are long eyelashes to filter out sand blown by winds, long legs keep its body well above the hot sand, and padded feet help it to walk comfortably on sand. Nostrils that can be opened and closed to avoid dust during sandstorms, hump to store food as fat.
If you have ever been to a village or any other place far away from the city, you might have heard the owls hooting or jackals howling. Those animals that come out at night in search of food and water are called nocturnal animals. Some examples of nocturnal animals are owls, bats, moles, etc. They can see very well at night. During the daytime, these animals stay in their shelters. Animals which live in water are called aquatic animals. Fishes, snails, turtles, prawns, octopus, sea snakes, and crabs are some aquatic animals. Aquatic animals are found in oceans, lakes, rivers, and ponds.
Parts of fishes which help it to survive in water are gills to breathe and fins and tails, to breathe and fins and tails, Animals which live mostly on trees are called arboreal animals. For example, monkey, lizards, chimpanzees, chameleons, etc. Monkeys have strong legs and arms. They have strong claws, a broad hip, and girdle to support their body while climbing. Animals which live mostly in the air are called aerial animals. For example, sparrow, eagle, crow, bat, bee, etc. The wings of bird help them to fly. They have light bones and feathers and a streamlined boat-shaped body which enables them to cut through the air. They have sharp eyesight which helps birds to spot food from a height.
Animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. When they are young, they live in water. As adults, they spend most of their time on land. Some examples of amphibians are frogs, toads, and salamanders. Turtles, tortoises, crocodiles, and alligators are reptiles. Can also live on land as well as in water.
Frogs breathe with their lungs and skin. They breathe through their skin while in water and through lungs on the land. Frogs have long, powerful hind legs for jumping and swimming, and their webbed feet help them to swim fast.
On the basis of the type of food and feeding, animals are classified as herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, parasites, and saprophytes.
Special body structures of herbivorous animals are big ears, sharp eyes, long legs, and sharp teeth. Lion is a carnivorous animal. It eats flesh of other animals as shown here.
Flesh-eating birds, such as vultures or eagles, have sharp claws to catch and hold their prey. They have hooked beaks to tear the flesh of their prey.
Bear, man, pig, rat, raccoon, etc. are omnivorous animals because they eat both plant materials and the flesh of other animals. Bear eats fish and grass or berries as shown here.
Animals live on or inside the body of other animals for their food. Bedbugs, worms, fleas, mosquitoes, and lice are some small parasitic animals. Animals such as elephants, birds, and ants stay in groups to protect themselves. Deer and kangaroos are animals that run very fast to protect themselves. Snails and tortoises have shells to protect themselves. Rhinoceros and buffaloes have horns for protection. The cuttlefish has an ink sac on its body. It releases the ink in water to protect itself. Animals such as polar bear, chameleon, and stick insects merge with their surroundings to protect themselves. This is called camouflage. Some animals such as frogs, some snakes and lizards cannot survive the cold conditions in winter. They eat extra food in summer and store it in their body. They sleep during the entire cold period. This sleeping is called hibernation. Some animals, such as crocodile and snails, sleep for a long time in summer in a cool and shady place. This is called estivation. Various frog types show both hibernation and estivation. Some birds in winter move from one place to another in search of food and for reproduction. This is called migration.